After the first race of the JBL Grand Prix has concluded and the first members of every single team has run the first course, it's now time to see how their teammate will manage on the second one. Hello everyone and welcome to the Eye of the Sandstorm home track of the Eye of the Desert as we're getting ready for the second Grand Prix race of the JBL Grand Prix. Of course, all the teammates have already run as Mega Fire Vultures currently hold the lead. That means we will go last in this qualifier round. And we have to wait and see how they will manage. Again, the top 8 will be moving on in Q1 into Q2. Well, the top will have a 3-lap shootout. The winner of that shootout will take pole and will gain 3 extra points. Second will take 2 and third will take 1. As we're ready to start with Bite of the Pixelated Artists. Last time around we were here, Pixel in the previous race managed to get the most laps led, but that is the only point the team managed to get. Let's see if Bite can do any better. I'm gonna have to wait and see. So far 11:46 to start us off. Let's see how the rest of the teams can manage against this time Serpentine from Streaming Serpents up next. Streamline in the previous race couldn't mount much for the team. Let's see if Serpentine can do more. And so far, they're in second. 11:62 puts them provisionally in second place. Still have a lot of time as Asteracy looking a bit racy today for the Sweet Dandelions. A bit slow in the first sector, but wait and see what we can bring in the other sectors. And the final time, 11:90, currently in third. Again, no real mistake, just a bit slower than the previous teams. But we have to wait and see as Lake for Untitled Geese goes next. Not much from break in the previous race, and that's a very slow Sand sector there. Untitled Geese looking bad, a harsh bump against absolutely everything. No speed whatsoever, 11:71, almost 2 seconds behind the next worst time. Lake just not good whatsoever, not what you like to see. Desi for the home team, Eye of the Desert going next. Deserter got pole position, but not much else in the actual race. Let's see if Desi can do much better in front of the home crowd. To the cheer of many, but not the time we would have hoped for. 12:45 puts them in provisional 4th. Still have 13 teams to go as up next Rune for the Golden Scarabs, ready to roll down. What do they have for us so far? Very quick around the center sector, but harsh bump against the gate. Oh, Rune couldn't control their pace and their momentum, shoving themselves straight into the wall and lost a lot of time because of it. 12:70, and they are now in 5th. Unfortunate sector. Cost them quite a lot. Now Lord for the Knights of Night. Snow for the first Sand sector, but picks up the speed in the second. Gets through the gate cleanly. A good time otherwise. With the exception of that first Sand sector, they were looking good all around. A 12 flat puts them in 4th. As we're ready to finish the first half of teams. Nova for the Gamma Rays. Let's see what they've got for us. So far, so good. But let's see if they can keep it up. A bit slow, losing a lot of speed in the final sector. And it cost them 12:04. Losing to the Knights of Night just about. Just couldn't keep their speed up. And it cost them a few more spots. As now we're ready for the second half of teams. The top half in the standings. Starting with Forces of Nature's Nuclear. Ready to go first. So far a lot of speed. Clean run all throughout and a beautiful final time. 11:22 takes pole position at the moment and is guaranteed Q2 appearance. Fantastic run here. As now Zeb for the Zooming Zebras, ready to go next. A good race last time around from Cross. Let's see if Zeb is capable of doing the same here today. So far it's looking good, and it's another great time, 11:24. That takes provisional second, but that's still good enough for Q2. We now have to focus their energy on the next run. As up next, Grave for the Speedstar Skeletons. To go next, Tron previously got the fastest time in Q1. Let's see if Grave is capable of the same thing. It doesn't seem like it. No, it isn't. 12:24. And they're just barely holding on to a potential Q2. But they are knocking the home team Eye of the Desert out of contention. They will have to wait for the race to gain some points. Nutrition for Translucent Grass. Ready to go next. Trans very consistent last race. Let's see if Nutrition can do the same here. So far it's looking good. Going around the turn and a solid time. 11:83. Not safe yet, but very, very close to doing enough. The Streaming Serpents have gotten their place. The Whitecaps are ready to go. They just need a top 5 finish at the very least for now to guarantee a spot in Q2. Whirligig running forward. Whirlpool struggled in the qualifiers but made good time in the race. And Whirligig does the opposite so far. 4th place, and that's a spot in Q2. A great run here from the Whitecaps. As John, he ready to go for Captain Morgan crew. Our top 3 teams now ready to get on the way. So far a good time here from John, but a bit of a harsh bump against the wall. Loses them some time. And at 12:26, that's 11th. And they will not be in Q2. Not good enough. As up next, Lamb for Team Lemonade. Lim started in last place previously. Let's see if Lim can do better, and so far they absolutely can. Outpacing even the camera for a moment there, but losing a bit of speed near the end. It's still good enough. 11:54, and Team Lemonade will be in Q2. And now it's the final spot. Will Sweet Dandelions be there, or the Mecha Via Vultures with Griffin? There's a lot to live up for after Metallic's amazing race last time, but that's a bad first sense sector. They have to pick up the pace quickly and do something extraordinary, but it doesn't seem like they will. 13:16, starting in 15th for the race. They will not be in Q2, as now 9th through 16th are now ready to rest and be here tomorrow for the proper race. The top 8 now for the Q2. For pole position, who will take it? 3-lap shootout begins now. Lap number 1 getting underway. And immediately Bite from Pixelated Artists, copying their teammate, immediately takes the lead. They love pushing early. Let's see if they can hold it together. So far so good. And Bite will hold the lead for now. 2 laps to go and they are in the lead, and Whitecaps are currently giving chase. They are not strangers to doing good in competitions. Let's see if they can keep it up. Whirligig currently in second as Bite continues to run forward. Nuclear also in this group. A big push and Nuclear takes the lead. And oh, he will not hold it. Bite pushes by, and just by a few pixels, no pun intended, will take the current lead. Managed to hold it as Nuclear giving chase from behind. Zeb, closing the top 3, would like to get another bonus point for their team, as at the moment, Bite and Nuclear on a 1v1 on the top. Nuclear trying to make the pass, but it will not work. Bite will start in 4th position. In the eye of the Sandstorm, Nuclear will start in 2nd. Serpentine from the Streaming Serpent will get them 1 point and a P3 for the proper race. As all the teams have been sorted, all positions are clear and done. We're all now ready for the race tomorrow. Eye of the Sandstorm. We all hope to see you then. And until then, don't forget, keep